This is Sheila, your host. Uh, Today we're going to be talking, of course, talking about intentional conversations, and the topic is going to be pretty random today. I going to talk about a couple of things, but I'm going to keep it cute. Um, Nothing too crazy. Well, maybe I say that and then I have to tell you what it is. We're going to go ahead and do a collective reading, and I had to do this podcast a couple of times. It looked like I was getting a lot of interference, spiritual interference today, based on me trying to do this podcast. And then just before I was ending the podcast, I felt this like complete lull and saw that someone attacked at my crown chakra with this like beige, gooky energy. And of course I got it healed because I'm back online. But it's giving me that collective. Somebody's in full attack mode. Somebody was literally looked like it wanted to steal my humor or my personality or my saying. You know how I always have something. I always say something cheeky. I always got a little bit of sense of humor, and it was just the oddest thing that Michael said. This person was trying to steal your humor, what you say, like your catchphrases. Somebody's trying to speak like you. I'm not sure if this person has a podcast or is planning on doing a podcast, but somebody is trying to like steal my they're hitting the crown chakra to steal now. They got from stealing, other things. Now they're trying to steal the energies from the chakra itself with this beige entity. This entity, I've seen this entity this person has used, so I actually know who sent it, but um they're using this like beige energy. If you are anybody who's been attacked by this person, you'll see this like gooky, gummy, gooey, like beige energy like laying over top of your chakra. It's a very sticky, very nasty energy, to be honest. I don't know why this person is using that spirit, but it's definitely like nasty entity. You gotta cleanse it off and get the angels to help you or your spirit team, whoever you guys call on, to protect your crown chakra and other parts of your chakras too. This person is probably trying to steal from. So someone is definitely out here in the collective stealing people's energies through their crown chakra. Very odd, okay? Uh Somebody's definitely doing some weird stuff. So let's see what's going on, collective. Somebody's doing divinations right now. On the collective, maybe on me, but right now somebody's mentally in prison. Somebody's going through something mentally. Maybe they're not feeling, someone's going through some kind of somebody's in a mental prison. Maybe because they're doing divinations on your money or your career. They have to abandon some situation. The reason they have to abandon it because half of it is your protection. And, they're being found out. This person's highly exposed. I just went back to YouTube and swore I saw like 18 people speaking the same thing I'm about to speak. I'm like, good God, this person's exposed. Um, pretty much. Um, so April's gonna come in here like a roar, but I thought it was April, but let's see. So someone is stealing and tapping into people's crown chakras. They do this when you're awake or when you're sleeping, but this person just attacked me while I was awake. So this person may have found a way to stealthily steal from people while they're awake now, or they're just that bold. But now it looks like someone is stealing from you while they're awake. They have an entity attachment. This is a priestess. This could be a female priestess here. She has an attachment. I had a vision earlier today. Um, Yeah, I did have a vision earlier today. Let me just protect myself before I say it. Protection, shield up. Um, it looked like I saw a woman. She was maybe in the astral realm, but she was listening to everything I was saying. and I could see her. And as I was doing my reading for this podcast, I had to, I saw this woman bound by an entity. And this is a powerful entity. This is no joke. This is a very powerful entity. And he was very dominating. He was like I don't want to say a demonic teacher, but he was a teacher because I could feel his vibes. That he had a I'm saying he's a he. I don't know what the entities are, and he had teacher vibe, like let me take control, let me take control. He had that kind of energy. And when he was talking to her, she was maintaining the wheel at first, and then he was overriding her. And as I was talking about this vision, I could see her. I said, the spirit looked like it would take over and operate through her, and whatever he was teaching or whatever she needed to kind of control someone. So this energy was very bossy. This is a very bossy entity, a very controlling entity. And I could see when she was trying to tell him to get on now, he would kind of rise up and he would almost overtop her. Like he was over top of her energy. Like when I saw it, I said, "Oh, she's going to have problems." I mean, so, number one, she's she's fighting you. She's going to need to fight that because I don't think she can let go. I don't think that thing is going to let her go no time soon. And yeah, I could see them bounded by the arm, and so she has an attachment. This thing is definitely puppeteering her. To me, is to be honest, and I'm just going to say this one time only. Some things will let you ride along for a while, and you're thinking you're in control because you're feeling the personality of what you're inhabiting in your spirit. And so she's really some of the personality traits is the actual entity that she's having, and she's choosing, and it's people that she think that she can control with this entity, working through her to get at you to get these gifts or this career. She's not. This was a big mistake. I don't want to say it out loud, but I'm going to say it out loud. Mm, I feel like this is a big mistake that she chose that demon to use against, I call it leverage against the community. And now that she's attacking people in the community with crown chakra magic and everything else, Jezebel spirits, and she's trying to use love spells to kind of enamor people so that people don't know that they're being stolen from day when they're awake and at night. And I saw it when she tried to get it to leave, and the thing literally. When I saw him trying, he was like rising up, and then all of a sudden it looked like he just like I could feel his energy like almost quadruple. I said, "Oh snap! This thing is going to completely take over her." Um, I don't think she has as much control as she's thinking she has. But what I saw, honey, she's in trouble. Um, So there is a woman, a very popular practitioner that's teaching, but she's teaching through the pathway of this demonic entity because this entity is very about his business. He was very bossy, he was very controlling, and he was giving an aura of teacher mentor. Okay. And somebody is going to be mentally confused. This community is going to somebody is laying back and just like I knew. I feel like some of the people in the community already know. And the other half of the community is going to be so confused because I don't think this is something that people are going to see straight up out. This is very woo-woo type of energy. This person may be going through some sort of poverty or will be, and they're going to go through some sort of health issue. Yeah, they're bound to this entity, and they want people to feel like they're trustworthy. This is somebody that will come up to you and make everybody think that y'all best friends and y'all known each other forever, and you never met that person a day in your life. This is somebody who wants people to believe them, trust them, see them in a certain light that they're not in. So somebody's doing a very good job at tricking the masses right now. But I mean, I can see that right now this person is going to go through something serious. There's also a masculine here. So there's a female and a masculine. The masculine right now, he's unbothered. He's seeing something as well. So this masculine who's a karmic, he's going through an awakening as well. I think he too is seeing something is coming to light for him as well. During this time, maybe who he's getting advice from about a female that's successful, what he's manifesting, acknowledging the gifts, trying to end something through black magic. There's a double death here. He's not giving good news for this person who's operating in the spirit of witchcraft against this particular chosen one. Yeah, somebody's trying to call, somebody's emotionally damaged. Somebody's going through some emotional pain. And Rick said this is going to be the month to remember. April's going to be something else. It's coming pretty quick. And to me, it's happening now because the more the person does, the faster the stuff is starting to happen. It's giving. I don't know if anybody else is feeling this, but I feel like some of the stuff is supposed to not to happen as quick, and these people are doing so much that they have accelerated their judgment, and they keep doing the magic, and it just Spirit says, "Beam me up, Scotty!" Like they just beaming themselves up to destruction. And fasting, they're going fast forward into their own ending. That's what it's giving, and it won't stop. It's like bullshit. I hear it's like bullshit. I'm like, okay, you just you got a whole lot going on. Yeah, this person, there's a divine masculine and a divine feminine getting their justice, y'all. Collective, there's a divine masculine and a divine feminine who's in their own self-love journey. Y'all getting some sort of judgment, and this is justice. I mean, some of y'all getting some very good energy right now. Something is coming into your favor in regards to someone who's acting out of jealousy and envy. This is coming very fast. I'll be honest with you. Somebody was committed to being a flying monkey, pretending to be a nice guy who was casting constant evil eyes because they're in some sort of emotional pain about other people's ability to find real love. Somebody's going through it. It's not really funny, but somebody's going through it, okay? And this is emotional. This is all emotional. It's weird because the people that they're reacting to is not in their lives, y'all. This is somebody going through such emotional upheaval and then such malice in the secret places that they don't eat. The people are not physically in their environment that they're trying to cast on. These people are going to them in the astral realm. They're doing a whole lot of spell work, and it's causing someone may pass away too. This is what it's giving because somebody is trying to harm. Somebody is trying to harm a rich guy and rich girl. It's so odd because the cards is following suit of the rich guy, divine feminine, divine masculine. Somebody may actually try to let me get this together. It looks like somebody's trying to steal from the divine masculine and the divine feminine at the same time. Like trying to kill them off and steal from them at the same time. And they've been working hard on it. But y'all, with the first thing that popped out was protection, and somebody was mentally unstable. So somebody again who appeared like somebody may have took a love offer. I feel like somebody may have got hit with sex magic. It looked like the masculine got hit with some sort of sex magic because it was very I don't want to say it was like something that makes them extremely horny, but somebody is very confused, very high emotions towards, sexual wiles, and somebody who's emotionally unstable was doing this to affect someone's career path through lust. Again, I knew it was lust because I said I saw him trying to catch. He was grabbing his private parts. Like, what the hell is happening to me? Because somebody hit him with such um I call it I guess arousal, um ecstasy, I guess. That he had to catch himself and almost literally take off running. I laughed because I feel like it was a woman who snatched his pants off and was gonna really literally hump him. He had to take off running with half his pants, running down the street like he's running to his car, like, "Oh my God, this woman is crazy," because the woman was doing such hard sex magic on him. So I feel, oh, to divine masculine. Oh my God, like I made a joke a while back, a couple years ago, that I'm gonna need a chastity belt. The masculine gonna need a chastity belt too. Oh my God. Somebody is throwing so much mass. Somebody is so disrespectful with this magic. They're attacking the divine feminine and the divine masculine in the most weirdest, disgusting, dark, blasphemous energy possible. Like somebody is doing the most disrespectful, most weird, criminal. This is definitely violation to an extreme level. Like this is not blast, this is not like somebody doing witchcraft and having a few kicks on hee hee hee. This is like somebody really violating a community. This is someone who's really violating sexually, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Somebody have made magic their weapon of choice, and right now, because of political things and stuff like that, they're gonna make this a case where they're gonna be in Supreme Court because the way they have gang stalked, the way they have become, it has become such a public spectacle, because has become a public spectacle at this point. The rumors and the slander and all this chasing people down in the spirit while looking like they're Saint Thomas, I have no idea. Um, this karmic female is her and male. This is a group of people. This could be gay people, straight, that is just in a group, and they have made a technical force to spiritually rape, harass, mentally disturb, cause mental illness, cause death, sickness, emotional distress, to a max mode level. And they have weaponized this coven has weaponized. This is a coven for sure. They have weaponized their power, their magic. They have gone from just serving people to serving something beyond what we all would know. They're not doing anything for the love of their craft. This is, people like, want to speak about certain deities. I'm like, this is not about the deity. This is about something else that these people's agenda is. We don't know what their agenda is besides getting money and having clout. That's the only thing I can see. And having access to everything. That's the only thing I can see. But this greed has kind of exploited itself to a point where now it's spilled over into community. This is stuff that you would never hear in the public, like I see now. Maybe social media have helped to exploit this even louder, but it's giving a level of high exploitation of people who are in desperation, not just for money, but for fame, clout, and fortune. And social media makes it easy access. A lot of gossip. This is where people who own a business. This is like getting into like serious implications because it's like a business owner gets your birthday, your social security number, your address, and your name. And then they go and they say, okay, let me give it to such and such. Now, this person never was a client of this person. This person was never a client of, this particular practitioner. Now, this practitioner is stalking this person's client, and now people are wondering, how did such and such get access to your information? How did somebody find your address? Who is this person? That practitioner gave this practitioner your information. Now this person is coming into you and stalking your information, not just on the World Wide Web, but we know for a fact that some people's newsletters and stuff is coming into your email. I mean, I know this from myself. I've seen it for myself. Someone has been spreading people's information, like when they pick a person or target a person, and you was their client, and they have access to your name, email, and address. They have literally given it to the people that is now attacking you now, and these people have this information, and they're passing it to practitioner to practitioner. And so this is again, they have looked beyond the norms of just handling, how they handle their business without causing complications. Now they have opened themselves up to, um, exploitation of people's information, and then they're hacking people's computers. Doing tech hacking now, gang stalking, uh, spiritual rape. That's what's literally happening to this masculine right now. Um, they're trying to use your all of your weaknesses, your family exploitation of your generational curses or generational issues. People are literally stealing people's ancestral mantles in the spirit. They're stealing from people's spiritual chakras, so that they can embody your humor, your speak. I call it speak the language that you speak. So whatever they're doing, they can sound like you, or maybe even prophesize like you. This is literally in the Bible where false prophets are going to be, I literally call it like charlatans, or now operating full day. People laugh at the Bible, say it wasn't correct, but is it correct? Just saying, because now we got these people mimicking you to a degree where they're stealing from people's chakras. Now they're stealing from people's destinies. It's exploited to a level and degree. They're gonna make Jesus. I'm saying, Yeshua Hamashiach come down here early. He gonna have to come down here and get this shit straight early because these people straight up lost their mind. I mean, this is not normal trespassing. This is not normal. Um, Spiritual theft. This is not normal spiritual rape. There's people who are getting ganged up with a very malice crew who are very stealth in black magic and using herbal magic and access to a whole lot of elite information and groups, and they're getting louder and louder and louder. And listen, I'm looking at the people. I'm looking at the elites myself, going, "You picked this person in this group. Did you pick these people in your group? Because I would never. Because I would never, ever, ever, ever. I better stop when I say that. But anyway, I just don't understand how a secret society is not even a secret society no more. Who picked these people? And why would you go to the community and exploit yourself, targeting half of? I'm literally, I said, why you will literally attack a city? Like, it's not obvious that these patterns will show up eventually. Like, I don't know. I guess there was no boundaries. I guess the people assumed that these guys would maintain themselves, that they wouldn't get in these organizations and they wouldn't exploit them with the access that they had. This is like some people, we should not be speaking um, with such awareness. This is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at that's like the blatant obviousness of what's happening in the collective. The collective is looking around going, don't you see this? Everybody sees it, but everybody's like, this is like not Freemason. This is not Illuminati. This is like some elite group that we don't know about. And who these people they pick? Who's in this group? Like, who is running a goddamn muck? I mean, that's what it's given. I mean, if I was an elite group, my head would be, I wouldn't be looking at the victim. I'll be looking at the fucking people who's causing me attention. I'm like, we're an elite group. What the fuck are you? What you mean you running down this female? What you mean you running down this man? Like, we don't do that here. Like, you causing us too much attention. This is something that we do in private. You don't have half of the world internet yip yapping about what we doing before they find out who we are. What the hell? I would not, man, not me. I would have said something so quick. This is why I don't want to. That's why I can't be in the cover because I'll be like too smart. People be mad at me. I've been looking at them like, as soon as I see something like that nigga right there is gonna do something in August. He gonna fuck us up. First thing he gonna do, let's do a heist. I'm like, that's that nigga right there that's gonna have us all dead by August. Shut that nigga up now. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that as a joke, but I'm not. Like, yeah, I would get around people and it's always that one that goes down and fucking, let's go all that, set it off. And y'all know how they all end up at the end of set it off? There's always that one, we got it, yeah, yeah. And then that one lone one is riding off in the bus looking sad. Somebody's an idiot. And it's not even worth what they're doing. I feel like somebody got on this gravy train bus of Destiny Swap, taught a whole bunch of people, and now these people are going through some sort of karmatic expression, and this karmatic expression is so severe. Like, they're trying to say, "Oh, no, no, don't panic, don't panic. Yeah, we stole that destiny, and we're still gonna get it in a few minutes. But don't worry that you lost your mama, your house, your daddy's, your car, your house. It's going. We can get it right back right now. We're gonna go over there and we're gonna steal from her again. And we're gonna steal from him again. And it looks like it literally looks like the spirits is rolling up their sleeves and said, "We're gonna have to kick some ass. That we're gonna have to." I feel like this is gonna be an ass whipping so severe that it's gonna open up the sky, and we're gonna literally see somebody's ass getting kicked in the sky. Is there such and such face in the sky? Why it looks like getting punched in the fist by Jesus? The Holy Spirit has come through the clouds to beat the living bricks of somebody. It's just not the ancestors, the horses, the four horsemen. I've seen the four horsemen too. Somebody that played around so much they're gonna have y'all gonna say, why is there a sandal in the sky? That is Yeshua HaMashiach throwing his shoe at somebody. Oh, no, put that as a meme. Don't make Yeshua have to take off his sandals to swing at you, okay? Because you lose your whole everything probably be wiped out with his one shoe. Um, I don't know. It just seems so odd to me. Is anybody else noticing this in the collective? Um, yeah, it's just like I'm looking at them going like you're stealing it and you're losing it all at the same time to go back and steal it to lose it again. You're still broke. You stole it and you're still your website doesn't look no better. Your energy doesn't look no better. You still like the same person. Like nothing has changed. What are you gonna do? Just unmask yourself and say, and look at me now. I mean, and somebody has literally. I'm not even gonna say anything. You know what? Should I say it? Should I say it, Lord? Let me say it. Let me say it with calmness. Calm, reflective. Let me stop playing. Somebody out here has stolen so much. They have a resume online, and it looks like they have. It looked like they have stolen like 45 people's lives, and they're like, "Look at me." I'm like, "So you're a yoga instructor? You're a musical artist? You're a philanthropist? You're an author? TV show? Hmm." And then it keeps on going. Herbalist, gardener, hmm. Inspiring, intuitive coach, intuitive living. I'm like, hmm. I mean, this person had I'm gonna say 60, 40 to 60 careers in a matter of 4 or 5 years. I mean, this person didn't invest in their time in mastering anything because they was trying to master everything, literally. And I was like, well, that's the evidence of spiritual theft. This person did so much that you can't even name it off like a normal human being. I'm like, this is not normal. That's not normal to me. I can see somebody who's doing stellar things, but I'm telling you right now, for the experience I've had, and moving on. Somebody's trying to be everything and anything at the same time. Somebody is committed into robbing from you, collective. They are working hard. They're trying to, again, maybe this divine masculine or operating as a divine masculine to send you a love offer. Somebody is doing a love spell. It's working with a mature woman. They're cold as ice. They ain't got no emotions. They may be targeting a divine masculine. This person may be cloaking themselves as a divine masculine who is using a lot of Jezebel magic. This person is giving an aura that they can be trusted. They're saying, you can trust me. I will never hurt you with their hands extended out to rob you blind. This is a complete karmic who's very unbothered in their actions, even when the veil is showing who they are. So somebody knows that something is being revealed in regards to who they are to their twin flame, maybe their partner, their wife, their spouse, is seeing the true, like this person already seeing the true nature of them, but somebody's doing this for money to target a female as a twin flame or a soulmate for their money. Somebody is doing a love spell against a divine masculine, maybe even a feminine, to target their success. Maybe this person wants to own a home, or this person wants to own a business or something like that, a commercial space or something like that. Somebody's doing heavy divinations in regards to not just the person's relationship, but also the person's finances. So this person may be using a lot of sexual magic to make this man sexually be a whore, to be honest, to have this man, centered on lust. And this man gonna need to definitely get strong deliverance because he's gonna have to fight that off. And maybe even go celibate. I mean, he's gonna have to go hardcore because I feel like he's getting very aggressive attacks of a succubus energy. Um, he's definitely getting. I feel like spirits make me laugh. Like he's getting slightly manhandled. If you don't watch out, he needs to fight back really hard. Get all the spiritual tools to fight off a Jezebel spirit. And it's just not one Jezebel spirit. There's several levels, there's many levels to Jezebel spirits. There's corded weavers, cord demons. There is, of course, the incubus, succubus energy. Um, there's another one I saw recently. I can't remember what it was, but I'll bring it up in the next podcast. But yeah, somebody's fighting a group of witches who are using Jezebel magic. So y'all been seeing a lot of Jezebel entities or things operating in a very Jezebel-like spirit. You really need to read up on it because that's what's happening in the collective. Somebody has gone, spirits make me laugh because they have gone straight to shit by using excessive amount of Jezebel spirits to operate in the collective right now. And this is a mature woman that's doing this and a very cold-hearted masculine who has the aura that everybody would trust. And he's he's a karmic, but he's giving you an aura that you can trust him. He looks like the good guy. This is their pathway. They're going to be using a lot of Jezebel spirits. They're going to look like they're white, maybe like white light workers, because they're showing me North Node. So somebody has definitely already done something for them to act like they're in the North Node, even though they're a comic. Someone has already did some sort of magic to either layer themselves, cloak themselves in some sort of North Node energy to appear faithful, and they are doing a lot of rituals to fool either the spirits or the collective. They want to look like they have ascended, and they're completely unbothered. They feel like they have found their source of access, maybe not just access, but maybe some sort of recognition or validation in the community. Somebody's doing a whole lot and they're trying to aim for a twin flame for abundance. They're using a lot of manifestation. They're doing a lot of heavy divination to really aim their focus on a soulmate. And somebody is using a heavy mental magic. Again, I saw that beige demon spirit. It's like a very gooey, gunky, gunny looking entity. It's beige. It's like a very tannish beige. And it's very, just nasty, sticky energy that clouds the mind so that a lot of you cannot see or focus straight. Somebody's trying to distort your gifts, maybe even your sight, in regards to the commitment of love that they're trying to bind you with. Somebody could be doing a love spell. Someone could be doing a maybe marrying you in the spirit. Somebody's working hard on this because they see that you're getting some sort of stableness in your life, and they're trying to come in. They're trying to come in because of your career, and they're in conflict about it. They're trying to end your career, literally to come in to end your career, to cause you emotional pain, collective. That's what it's looking like. They're trying to come in, yeah, because you're gonna have a lot of money. Somebody's got access to money. Somebody's gonna come in to block it based on this love offer. Somebody's trying to cause destruction. It's a karmic female that's working with this man. And they're going to be probably trying to work with this divine masculine to work against you as well. So now somebody could be working a divine masculine to work against his soulmate. You got to watch out for that. If so, this divine masculine is already being hit with very extreme sex spells. I would advise this divine masculine to armor up and get some clarity away from this karmic female, because whatever she's doing, she is ruining his life if she gets a hold of it. Yeah. Somebody is wanting to cause the divine masculine and the divine feminine to be at odds and put them in spiritual bondage. That's the news, that's the message. Based on their wealth. Somebody's creating false narratives because of an obsession, trying to cause heavy spiritual manipulation. A masculine, mature male has caused this abuse, is aware of this abuse, and has said nothing. Maybe have helped and assisted in this abuse. If that divine masculine don't get it together, he is screwed. Okay, but it looks like the divine masculine and the divine feminine is going to come out okay, but it may be a battle. It may be a real battle for the divine masculine. I feel like this man really is going up against something. This divine masculine really gonna have to throw some bows. That's what it's giving. Yeah, because this somebody's coming to steal somebody's union with black magic or and doing love spells. Somebody's doing heavy, heavy love spells. I will tell you right now, if there's any practitioners that's hearing this, you do some anti-love spells, oils, love spell breaker, clarity and love spell breaker, clarity and love spells, and anti-succubus and anti was it incubus? So I'm not gonna be in the money. I would say do money baths. Mm-hmm. Love baths and stuff like that, but not love bath to for lust, but for clarity. Somebody is doing the most of the mostest. And they're doing a lot of sex magic, a lot of confusion for the divine masculine and the divine feminine, who is powering up each time the cards. As I'm going down, the divine masculine and divine feminine is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. I don't think this was a good idea for whoever chose this direction to come against this divine masculine and this divine feminine. But they've been doing everything. They've been throwing the kitchen sink, found somebody else's kitchen sink, and threw that. Somebody's doing a whole lot of everything to come up against a union, and it is giving blasphemy. Okay. However, the divine masculine and divine feminine or the collective is coming out with a lot of faith, even though somebody who has a lot of animosity, which is the divine feminine, this karmic feminine, this karmic feminine is causing a lot of people problems. So if people ask me, when you look at this reading, there's a female who's operating in some crazy animosity, some crazy evil, envious, jealous wave, and it's mentally disturbing because this person is coming at you in a point where I don't know if it could be legal actions or something. This something could go really, really bad, really quick. This person's coming off really, really negative. I can't even describe how negative this person's coming off, but this is a female. And there's a masculine who's also operating in the same way, who's being gaslit pretty much, maybe even manipulated by magic. And then this divine masculine is right next to this karmic who he needs to get away from as fast as he freaking can. He needs to get away from this female expeditiously. Like this man needs to get up out of there. Get up off of your feet. Get up, look, you better. Like this man needs to run, Forrest, run. He's too. He may know this female straight up personally. I'm gonna tell you right now. Get up off of your feet. You best to get up. You best, you better. You best to run, Forrest. Forrest, you best to run, cause somebody is. It's crazy because it's like a female that's after you more than a man is. It's a female that's after you. Boy, you're gonna have to fight off a crazy female. She's trying to block you from your money and your wife, your kingdom wife, by lying false narratives. And she's obsessed, so she ain't gonna quit. So this is somebody he's gonna have to see through the veil. Lord child, he gonna need to go to the he better get some protection. He's dealing with a female that won't stop with the lies, won't stop with harassing him. Okay, even subtly, her harassment level is an octane, like octave nine. Like her harassment is she needs to be locked up, like locked up in jail or a mental ward. Like the way she's coming after this man is like you would look at her like, you know how a man will run after a woman and try to rape a woman? This is how this woman is coming after this man. Like she's a female, but she's a masculine, and literally she is literally coming after him like spiritual rape. Like this woman is disgusting. I don't know what she on, but what she on, I don't want it. And she's coming after him hard. Like I tell him, do not underestimate this female. This female is coming after you hard. Okay, not just you, me, the collective, but this masculine, he's really getting it. Um, the female's getting it too, but no child, that masculine's really getting it. And she's coming after him with full fury. She don't care. She don't give a damn that he's on fire, the building's on fire. You're mine. Justice, whatever she's doing is not going to work, but it's going to cause a storm. It's going to cause quite a storm. When this come out, if it ever comes out, that this level of envy and jealousy had this woman crazy. I'm crazy about you. Like this woman has done the uppity most. Like when I can't even like it's so severe. I can't even describe how bad that this woman has tore up lives and then got other people involved in it. It's like you thinking somebody's normal and then they pull you into a storm and then you can't get out of the storm. That's what it's giving. This woman may end up going somewhere to do voodoo against a star seed. She may still be lying to spirit in some way to steal something. Still doing a lot of love spells, death magic, manipulation, emotional manipulation towards a man. This woman is still out here doing the most. I mean, literally, there's a whole lot of people involved. This is a mess collective. I don't know if I was I mean, I always tell people like don't be in the blast zone. This here is a blast zone situation where everybody in the middle involved is going to get hit and it's horrible. Like this should have been stopped a long time ago. Like, it's giving me a very like the energy, the way this energy is, it is giving very distorted, very hyper fast. It's really like somebody's shaking their head. You know how you see movies where somebody's shaking their head from left to right, but it's a blur. It's like a, like the It's like a very shifty energy, very distorted energy, very chaotic, very overwhelming to someone. This is this level of conflict shouldn't have ever gotten to this level. It should never have gotten this far. It should never have gotten into this explicit of magic. It should never have gotten into this explicit level of soul contracts or agreements in spirit. Like some of these people started to what you call it? They started to invest in they started to take risks on their own lives to claim positions, manifestations of money or clout, and they sold themselves to an entity, and then they are in fear. They're going through their shadow expression. They're going through the dark night of the soul. Everything's backfiring. They got, people, they have told too many people the story, told too many lies, and this stuff is cooking like somebody has put it on a hot stove and the shit is boiling over. And it's boiling over and it's turning into shit quick. And this is something that went too far. Like, this is something that it needs to stop immediately. Like, it's so toxic. It's so negative, the abuse level from a mentor. This is a mentor. This is somebody who acts in authority of spiritual authority. It's funny because I'm a modern spiritual authorist myself, but this is somebody who acts and operates as a mentor in the spiritual community. This is severe. I can't even express or have a long enough podcast to tell you like what I saw or feel like this energy is so. Let me just do one more layout. I don't even. Is there a solution? Yeah. Stop. That's the solution. Stop immediately. Because what I see here is extremely, this is more than somebody throwing nails in a jar and hoping it explodes on you spiritually with an entity. This is beyond that. This is darker than that. Somebody has really done the most. This is somebody who's gone to the point of murder plots, attempted murder, try to do spiritual murder. This is extreme. Like this is like somebody, yeah, somebody's protected. Somebody's in thought. Somebody is literally thinking. Somebody's literally thinking about death magic and emotional manipulations. Again, it's a male. Somebody, somebody's gonna get justice for this. It's showing that somebody's gonna get justice for this. You're gonna hear about some sort of karma happening to somebody based on all this stuff that's going on. This is extremely negative. I'll be honest with you, collective. Somebody has definitely operated not just against a star seed or innocent people. They have put themselves at risk. Like they need to be concerned about themselves right now. To be honest with you, somebody maybe have lost their spiritual protection and they're still operating in this malice. It's almost like, oh my God, I'm seeing stuff, y'all. It was not good. You know how you're in a group of people and this one person want to keep lighting a fuse, and as they're lighting the fuse, it blows out, but one person loses their power, and then the person gets crazy and afraid. No, I can't let him win, and they light another fuse, and another person lose shit, and then they light another fuse, and another person's losing shit. I'm feeling like everybody's getting these subtle effects, and I I see something, and this man is. I thought. Because he seems quite nasty and cold-hearted. I thought he would say something by now, but I don't know. Maybe he's infected by the same entity. Maybe maybe it's a spiritual rule that they keep going till death. I don't know. But that's what it's looked like it's headed to. Somebody's about to say farewell. So long. Goodbye. And they're thinking it's collective, and I think it's them. I think hmm. Let me do one last call and see what that. I had a vision. I didn't share it. I share it, but I'm going to say this with very suppleness. Somebody lit something, a candle, with the advice of a man who maybe has a lot of clout, maybe a lot of skills and talent. He is maybe not well, or he maybe not be as protected as he used to be. And she lights this candle, he passes away. Okay, that's what it looks like. And I'm saying, bitch, stop. Okay? It ain't worth it. Whatever you're fighting for, it ain't worth everybody in your environment dying for. And I got a feeling that this is some type of death that he's not gonna be sick. He's just gonna be dead. Like he take a nap and he ain't getting up no more. It's not something that he can just wake up and say, "Oh, I can fight this." I'm like, "Oh, I don't think so." Or maybe that's what you wished on collective to have them pass in their sleep or something. But whatever it is, it's coming back with a vengeance. It's coming back like jazz hands. Somebody said, "What?" It's coming back like jazz hands, bitch. Oh, yep. That's what it looks like. Somebody's attacking somebody's crown chakra. Somebody's getting really negative impact. I feel like, again, I don't know, Craig. Somebody going through an emotional pain, or they want you to be an emotional pain collective. But the collective is not in pain. The collective is not in emotional pain. Collective is fine and dandy, happy, chipper. Somebody keeps doing something to somebody's chakras. This is going to piss whoever this witch is, this witch. This witch is getting ready to feel something about mess with people's chakras. Yep, it's a female. This female, I don't know if she's got good health, but she won't have it long if she keep messing with people's chakras. Yep. And this man is going to, this man, I'm telling you, I'm not lying. The exact thing I felt is in the cards. I'm telling you guys, this female is going to keep messing around and she's going to end up hurting somebody in her crew if she haven't already done it. She won't stop. And the person keeps giving her goddamn advice and it literally says divination. I'm not joking. I just laid the cards out just now. I had the cards covered. I'm telling you right now, what I just saw is going to come. I'm going to shut up. Somebody needs to put the brakes on shit because there's a man who, in her anger is going to keep fucking these people over. It's like she's projecting it to everybody else, but it's really going to hit this group. And it's devastating. It's not going to be good, collective. You can't blame the people you target for the consequences of your own actions of harming people in your own group or your own family. It looks like something is going to either hit this person's family member or somebody close in their lives, and there's nothing they can do about it. And they're going to try, and I feel like the more they do, the faster this shit is coming. This picture, like this is like when somebody needs to grab all the candles out of the room and bar them from doing any sort of magic because they're speeding up their death sentence, or one of their members is going to end up speeding up the shit. It's like somebody says, "Stop everything, stop every goddamn thing," because you light another thing, somebody else is gonna. That's what it's giving, collective. Yeah, this person is still. I ain't seen them, but somebody who's immature is still got the candles lit with false documents, trying to steal from you. It could be something that they're trying to claim in the spirit. They try to claim an inheritance, a land, an object, a thing. You, somebody's trying to use love spells to claim access to things that they don't have. As a divine masculine, whatever's happening to him based on his immaturity, it's going to change his life, and not in a good way. He's trying to affect something with love magic, do an attachment. I feel like these people need to stop while they're ahead because whatever's coming is going to be a surprise. I can't say nothing else, but I don't think April is going to be good for some of these comics. As much as they're trying to cause a lot of disturbance in the collective, I see the collective bliss, bliss, bliss. That's all I'm seeing in the collective. And these people who keep coming after you, rapidly coming after you like they got machine guns in the spirit, they're rapidly coming after you. I'm looking with my side eye going, this is not gonna somebody's gonna pay. That's all, that's it. That's it. I can't even say nothing else, collective. I wonder what the reading's gonna look like in the morning. Because somebody's playing Russian roulette with six bullets in the chamber, and somebody playing Russian roulette with their lives. Angrily. They're angrily with all their shenanigans, angrily with a gun in their hands, waving it around to their group and to the public about who they're going to target and what they're going to do while holding the gun with the gun spinning off and they clicking their own head and they got six bullets in the chamber. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving to me. That's what it looks like these people are doing. Somebody on an ego trip have they're doing magic. It's working. It's not working. It's working. It's not working. And the collective's getting stronger. And I'm just gonna have to sit back and just watch somebody, you know, splatter the wall. That's what it's giving, collective. And that's not. I'm trying to be nice about it. I'm like, I don't know. Look like someone's playing Russian roulette with six bullets in the chamber. I may call this podcast "Six Bullets in the Chamber." I don't know, but that's what it's giving, and nobody's stopping them. All right, collective. That is all. Peace.